This is Eye on the Community, and I'm your host, Sean Anthony. And up next, joining us to talk about weather. Very excited about this conversation. Joining us is the Director for Residential Services for the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, Mr. Robert Williams. Mr. Williams, welcome to Eye on the Community. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So
Yes.
let's jump right into this interesting conversation. What is weatherization?
Sure. Weatherization is the process through which we at MORPC go out with what we call one of our inspectors, and they do about a 2-hour inspection on your home. So when they're out there, they're doing things like checking insulation. They're doing a blower door test, which is a test that determines how much energy you're losing from out of your house. They check all your mechanical appliances. They check your furnace. If you have a stove, if you have a gas stove, they check your gas stove. They also check your hot water tank. Then they take that information back to the office, and then we determine what kind of resources we may have available to you to help weatherize your home or keep your energy in your home. So we may do things such as provide insulation in your home, hot water tank repair or replacement, furnace repair or replacement, door sweeps, things of that nature. The overall goal of the program is to drive your energy costs down by keeping your energy in your home. So that's what weatherization kind of in the nutshell is.
Man, I had it all confused. I was thinking about the chemtrails spraying in the skies and
no, that's not us. Not us.
I was going down that rabbit hole, but no, I'm glad you explained.
It's easy to do now, no problem.
But no, this is still interesting because I am a homeowner, and this definitely does pique my interest. So, winter is over now. We're transitioning into a new season. What exactly is WX? What is that, and why would I want to get that done now?
Sure. So, and WX is just a short abbreviation for weatherization.
Okay.
So that is a good question. People always ask me, well, winter's over now. What's the point of weatherization? Well, just like you expend energy in the winter to keep your home hot, in the summer, you expend energy to keep your home cool on the inside. So weatherization does the same thing in the spring and summer months. That insulation not only keeps hot air in, it keeps cool air in as well. Another big advantage getting your home weatherized in the summertime is the line is a lot shorter, right? So generally our season picks up in October or November. That first time a person goes to turn on their furnace and it's not working or something like that. So we generally have a longer wait or lag time in the winter months as opposed to the spring and summer. So now's a perfect time to get it done. If you don't want to wait, and obviously if you want to save money through the summer and spring months as well.
Interesting. So can a person get central air through this program?
It may be possible. We have specific programs where based on area code and based on potentially medical or physical need, we may be able to provide individuals with central air.
Oh, okay. So how long does this process take typically?
So generally from start to start to finish, that's dependent upon time of the year and also how active we have our client in the process. So you can generally apply online and get most of it done online. You are required to provide some documentation, such as pay stub and things of that nature. And then once that information comes back, we can usually get it scheduled within a week or so. So then the tech will come out and do the remedy list and see what needs to be helped out in the home, get that back. And then the next step would be if we need to schedule any additional contractors to come out to do additional work. So you're looking at anywhere between a 2 to 4 probably week turnaround in best case scenario. Obviously, if it's in the winter months, it may take longer, or if we have some issues getting certain documentation back and forth between us and the client, that could change the time frame.
What if someone is interested, but they're renters?
They can still call.
Okay.
So our program is for homeowners as well as renters. We just have one extra step in the rental process. The landlord would have to sign off on the work. And very rarely do we have, landlords refuse to sign off on getting free work done on their properties.
Right.
So it's a good situation for the tenant and the landlord as well to be able to provide them free services to keep the costs down for their renter.
All right, Mr. Williams, you know we're in a microwave society. What's the quickest way? How can I apply?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's two quick ways. They can either call our phone line at 614-621-1171, or they can go online to MORPC, and that's M as in Mary, ORPC.org. They can scroll down to the home weatherization box, click there, scroll down a little bit further and click down to our warm choice box, and that'll take them directly to our provider Warm Choices application spot where they can apply right online.
I want to backtrack to something you said earlier. You mentioned possibly people could get a furnace out of this. If I were to participate in this program, would I be eligible to get a free furnace?
Yes, you could. So that's part of the 2-hour inspection that happens when our inspectors come out. So what they'll do is thoroughly check that furnace, to thoroughly check that hot water tank. And if those appliances need to be repaired or replaced altogether, then that could potentially happen. So a lot of it is based on the current condition of the furnace. Obviously, if the furnace can be repaired, we'll do that and still work at a high efficiency rate. But if it cannot, we do have the ability to replace furnaces on an as needed basis.
So with that being said, are there any kind of income requirements?
Yes, so we do have income guidelines for this program. It's based on a sliding scale. So the more individuals that are in your home, the more money you could potentially bring into the home and still be able to qualify for the program. So the best way to see about income qualifications is to apply online or give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to go over those with anyone who's interested.
Excellent. So how much does this cost a person who would be interested?
Absolutely nothing. So basically, the only thing it would cost them was the time to fill out the application, provide the required documents, and then to schedule the appointments to have our inspectors and contractors come out to do the work. So it's totally free service to those who are income qualified. And that's why we're on right now trying to encourage people to call in and help bring their energy costs down at no cost to them.
This is extremely valuable information, Mr. Williams. Real quick before we conclude,
Sure.
again, how can people apply? Give that information one more time.
Sure. One more time, they can apply via phone at 614-621-1171, or they can visit morpc.org, scroll down and click on apply for home weatherization, and then scroll down and click again and apply on warm choice. And that's how they can apply for the free program.
That is awesome. Robert Williams, definitely appreciate your time sharing this valuable information. Mr. Williams is the Director for Residential Services for Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission. Again, thank you for sharing this information on Iron Community. You take care, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.